Hi, it's Jolene from Yummy Inspirations, and today I'm going to make a chocolate chia pudding. To make the chocolate chia pudding, you need organic cacao powder. We've got some organic cacao powder there. Chia seeds. Now this is an optional extra, some PB2 powdered peanut butter. That's great for some extra protein. Maple syrup and some Greek style yogurt. Start by mixing together your dry ingredients. So we're going to start with 2 tablespoons of lovely chia seeds, 1 and 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, and then we're going to add a tablespoon of our PB2. There's a lovely tablespoon of PB2 going in. And finally, we're going to add a teaspoon of cacao powder. And we got our cacao. Oh, it makes it nice and chocolatey and rich. And it's just natural. Oh, opening the bag and smelling the cacao. Look at that going in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to mix these dry ingredients together so they're well combined. Just, if there's any little lumps, give them a little push down. And then what we're going to do is add a teaspoon of maple syrup. Now, it's up to you what sweetener you like to use. I love maple syrup because of the taste of it. It's my favorite. Number 1 for the taste, and number 2 because of all the good nutrients and minerals. It's worth getting really good maple syrup. Okay, now finally we're going to add half a cup of Greek yogurt. And the final step is we add our yogurt into our chocolate chia pudding. Now, sorry, there's much debate in my family. I grew up in South Africa and I live in Australia now, and I say yogurt. My husband is English and he says yogurt. So there are many an argument over the breakfast table about pass the yogurt. No, pass the yogurt. So how do you say it? Yogurt or yogurt? It's a bit difficult to kind of say in the comments, isn't it? But, okay, so we are mixing it in. Mix all the lovely flavours together. Keep on mixing. Try not to make a mess. I make a mess. Oh, you can see the chocolatiness. Now, you saw before I added a teaspoon of maple syrup. Once you've got it all mixed in, give it a teeny little taste and see, because it depends obviously on the tanginess of your Greek yogurt, if a teaspoon of maple syrup is enough or if you need to add an additional teaspoon. Yep, so I did that. I gave it a teeny little taste, and yes, teeny bit tangy, so I'm going to add another, about a little bit more, that much. I'm going to add that much maple syrup in. Get every last yummy drop. Oh, excuse me. And give it another little stir to get the maple syrup in. Now what we're going to do with that, can you see the little chia seeds? Now, if you, like me, and love the little chia seed bubbles that become chia pudding, then you can leave it like this. If you prefer a smoother texture, then you can take this and pop it into the blender, but I like it nice and puddingy, but you can put it in the blender or a little food processor if you want a smoother texture. So, look at that. Okay, so that is our chocolate chia pudding. I am going to pop it in the fridge. Ideally, you can pop it in the fridge for a few hours. Oh, sorry, that's just mesmerizing. Pop it in. Look at that. Focus. There we go. Look at that. Okay, that's the chocolate chia pudding. We can pop that into the fridge for a few hours and let it get nice and chia pudding-ish. So that's what we are going to do, and we will check on it in a few hours. Okay, so our chocolate chia pudding has been in the fridge for a few hours, and look at the texture of that. Oh, you can see the pudding. Oh, yum. There you go, you can see it, and look, you can see from the little hole that I've made that it's really thick, and it's just a beautiful chocolate pudding, and the flavors of chocolate and peanut butter are just absolutely delicious in this. And you can either eat it just like that, or you can top it with blueberries or strawberries or banana or any other fruit of choice. I personally just adore these sorts of chia puddings topped with blueberries, because then when you take a bite in, you get a blueberry bursting in your mouth, and it's just absolutely delicious. So take a look at that nice and close. The beautiful chocolate chia pudding, and with the flavors of peanut butter, and then with the berries. It's almost like a peanut butter and jelly, or chocolate and peanut butter and jelly. Oh, it's just so good. So that is how I make my chocolate chia pudding with optional PB2 powdered peanut butter. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because I've got lots more yummy treats to come. Thanks.